Hello everybody, welcome to Flannery Genealogy Videos. My name is Brian Flannery. This is a little bit of sidetrack of what we've been discussing with Bob Nichols, but I wanted to share this when I was searching for newspaper articles at the Ashland Library in Boyd County, Kentucky. This popped out at me in the Russell Times newspaper, and it was January 20th, and I'm assuming 1933. Of course, it's hard to read there on the side, but I want to read this and share this with you this morning. And Watt Hartley, the reason this was interesting is Watt Hartley was on the inquest jury at the site of Bob Nichols' killing, and it really, so he didn't live very long after this happened. And also there was a man that used to live here at the mouth of the holler that was with Ellis Stevens, was our neighbor for all my life until he passed away. He went to be with the Lord. So just want to share this with you. I'll read this article to you and we can discuss. It says, Old Town man caught in mud under truck, smothered to death. Watt Hartley, well-known resident of Old Town, was smothered to death Wednesday night when pinned in the mud beneath an overturned truck after the truck had left the road at a point near the Alf Hinton farm, about a half mile the other side of Greenup. Hartley and two other men, Ellis Stevens and Clifford Swing, were en route home from Maysville at the time of the accident. The car left the road on a sharp curve in a dense fog, overturned and settled in the muddy bottoms of the farmland of Brady Hatfield. Stevens, who was driving the truck, managed to extricate himself from the cab of the truck and hurried to the aid of the two others. He managed to pry Swing loose, and the two then attempted to free Hartley, who was lying beneath the cab, face downward in the mud. The truck began to settle in the soft mud, pushing Hartley into the ground under its weight. Soon after the accident, Brady Hatfield and his 14-year-old son, Robert, arrived at the scene, and all four attempted to raise the truck from over Hartley's body. Their efforts were futile, however. Jacks, picks, and shovels were hastily obtained, but when the jacks were placed in position and began to raise the truck, the jacks themselves pushed their way downward into the mud. After about a half hour's work, they sent the boy to Greenup to obtain help, and while he was gone, Hartley lost consciousness. L.G. Staff, Greenup undertaker, and Dr. H.T. Morris hurried to the scene, and with their aid, the men managed to remove Hartley's body. By that time, however, he had passed beyond human aid. Stevens and Swing were only slightly injured and were treated at Greenup. Hartley, who was 40 years of age and a World War veteran, is survived by his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Amos Hartley, also by two sisters and two brothers. Funeral arrangements had not been announced last night. So, again, I wanted to share that, and just thought it would be a interesting story. And I'm just assuming this, and if you comment in the comment section, being that they came from Maysville, I would just about imagine that they was hauling tobacco to the market and was on their way home. So that I would think that was probably what they done, and they was coming back. And I'm not for sure, but I believe this farm is probably down below Greenup at Lloyd, towards Lloyd. Not for sure, that's just a guess. There's some Hatfields from down in there. So if you have any information on this, be sure to comment in the comment section. You can message me. My email and social media platforms are in the description, and just wanted to let you in on this today and see what you thought about it. Just kind of struck me odd that not too long after he was there, he was he had smothered to death there in the mud. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when other videos will be posted, and we'll keep sending out content as time allows. Hope everybody has a blessed day, and God bless.